to Bad Larry.
What's up, and welcome to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and today we are checking out X Factor number 53. This issue is titled Ghosts. I gave this cover a C minus. It is too busy. The big sell here is that Cyclops is proposing to Jean Grey, but it is lost in all the other things going on. It's trying too hard. Also, what is up with Caliban's codpiece? Why is he designed like that? To answer my question from last issue, Caliban has hunted down Sabertooth, his sworn enemy, only to find Archangel conked out, bleeding out, and Sabertooth is gone. Sabertooth must have just bounced, otherwise I think he would have finished off the job, killing Archangel. And remember, Caliban knows Archangel, and he diddy-bopped around with X Factor for a while before joining Apocalypse for his metamorphosis. Instead of wanting to help Archangel, Caliban is upset he didn't get to battle him before he died to prove that he is better creation of Apocalypse. Boy, this dude's attitude has really changed, but that is what Apocalypse does to people. He changes them both physically and mentally. Archangel awakens, still thinking he is battling Sabertooth. His wings strike out against Caliban. Also remember, Archangel has a nasty gut gash, still from Sabertooth, that hasn't healed yet. Caliban has gone full survival of the fittest mode. He plans to kill Archangel for not being strong enough to fully defeat Sabertooth. Dude has lost it. Jean Grey and Scott are trying to live life, but Jean Grey's mind is still maybe a little messed up. Her mind still isn't fully her own. She is seeing Mastermind when it's just a lady in a hat. She's got the paranoia, even though it's late at night. There could be muggers out. Cyclops has to remind Jean Grey they're powerful mutants. What would they care if muggers attacked them? Which results in a cutesy snowball fight and some smoochies. We don't really get this type of playful intimacy in comics nowadays. Shame. Before cell phones, well, smartphones, trying to go to a random restaurant was a risk. Like here, Iceman didn't even know this place was closed. The relationship between Opal and Iceman is growing. She recognizes Iceman must be a good dude for someone to allow him to watch their kid all night. And then he lends her his coat, reminding her he is the Iceman. Cold ain't got nothing on him. Then Opal has to kind of ruin the moment, saying she forgot Iceman was a mutant. I mean, mutant isn't a derogatory term or anything, but she keeps going on how Iceman and her aren't anything alike, as she even calls his ice form a mask, which is not very nice. But she does invite Iceman back to her place, so it ain't all bad for old Icehead. Mole is mad jealous, though. And to further Mole's jealousy, Officer Jones here glazes up Iceman, saying as long as Opal is with him, she's safe. Like all things are heating up for our Frosty Boy Iceman. How does Archangel have any juice left to fight Caliban after his intense battle with Sabertooth? Did Apocalypse give Warren an improved healing factor? I mean, I should know. I've covered every X Factor issue thus far, but let's just chalk it up to comic book writing. Caliban doesn't like Archangel because he was forced to change by Apocalypse, but Caliban chose his transformation willingly, so he thinks he's better than Archangel. Caliban unleashes his greatest power at Archangel, his fear attack. Well, Archangel seems immune to this, as he went through much worse torment during his time with Apocalypse. Caliban is shocked. How is Archangel immune? Well, it's his wings, man. His wings! And to be fair, this fight is Caliban at his best, and Archangel is like at 10% power. Marvel Girl, Jean, is having memory bleeds. While she's with Scott, remnants of Madeline Pryor's memories are bleeding through. Jean is seeing them as ghostly remnants. Scott takes his chance and asks Jean to formally marry him. This should be awesome, right? But Jean sees the remnants of when Scott asked Madeline to marry him. Kind of ruins the mood. The AI ship has really gone above and beyond with this baby stroller. And rightly so. Poor Nathan Christopher has been kidnapped nearly his whole life. And thanks to the stroller, it uncovers that Mole is following them. But of course, Mole overreacts. I think, like a real mole, he's got to be light sensitive and causes some debris to start to fall on all of them. But Iceman is a real G. He slides into action, takes care of all the debris, saves everyone, and encases Mole in ice. Mole is now pissed though. Opal finally realizes she recognizes that voice. It must be Mole. Oh man, Archangel looks like he's on his last leg. Caliban has smashed his ribs, his guts are bleeding out from Sabertooth, and now he has fallen from a roof, landing on a car. Archangel looks cooked. Boy, Caliban has gone full villain mode. The cop's bullets have no effect on him. Caliban's out of control. Now that Caliban thinks that he has killed Archangel, he bounces. The lady cop, Officer Jones, whom Archangel has saved twice now, is now the one trying to save Archangel. The circle of life, people. I mean, let's be honest. Mole and Iceman, they're not on the same level. Does this fight actually really count on Iceman's record? It's like a fight between the oldest brother and the youngest brother. It's just a little smack around. It doesn't really count, right, people? But at a certain point, the big brother puts his foot down, and Iceman takes the upper hand. But Opal begs Iceman to back off. She recognizes Mole, and now she knows he's not the enemy. Good timing before Iceman killed the poor little fella. Mole says he was just trying to protect Opal. Did me no harm. Sabertooth is lurking overhead, stalking along the rooftops. Sabertooth needs a win, an easy kill. Mole is just that target. Sabertooth sets his sights upon him. My boy Scott is pouring his heart out to Jean Grey, saying he has loved her from day one. And Jean replies that every version of her loves Scott as well. Madeline and the Phoenix and Jean Grey. But the pull makes her feel as if she has no choice. She won't marry Scott. WTF is this? Typically, Louise Simonson is right on point with her writing, but my man brain can't compute this woman logic here. And that's where we leave the situation with these two. Quite anticlimactic. Poor Mole, he knows he's the third wheel. He falls back into his little sewer in tremendously lame fashion, lying to Opal and Iceman that he is safe down there. Boy, I tell ya, pride is gonna get you killed out there in these hot streets. Opal has that heart of gold, remember, and she's still worried about Mole. And not to beat a dead horse on the Iceman sexuality thing, but why is he trying so hard to get Opal back to her place to be alone? I mean, he is really pushing. He wouldn't be trying so hard if he were gay. Like I said, pride will get you chopped up in these hot streets. It looks like Mole's pride will be his downfall. And then it'll be Sabertooth's lunch. Wow, what an interesting issue. The deal with Scott and Jean is whack, but what you gonna do? Stay tuned for issue number 54, where we will see Colossus, and we are introduced to a new character called Crimson. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.